time. Hello, judges. My name is Paulo Melendez, and I'm here representing the beautiful country of Guatemala. Judges, coffee can get complicated sometimes, worrying about extraction, processing, roasting. There is a lot to consider. But today, you're my guests. And as my guest, you should be relaxed and comfortable. It is my job as your barista to make your coffee experience as easy as possible, as easy as breathing. So let's all practice that. Let's all take a deep breath with me. Easy, right? Every time I serve you a beverage today, I will ask you to please take a deep breath before you enjoy it to remind us that enjoying coffee should be simple. I will start grinding your coffees and I'll be right back with you. Judges, what do I mean by simple? For me, you can only truly understand something if you're able to explain it and experience it in a simple way. It is my job to explain, it is your job to experience. So, we're gonna start with the simplest drink, the espresso. And with each course, we're gonna add components, increasing the complexity. But trust that my team and I have done all the hard work for you, so you're free to enjoy and experience your coffee. We started with a wash geisha from Julio Melendez in Finca El Zapote, in the Acatenango region in Guatemala. It was harvested at 1,600 meters above sea level, then pulped and fermented in seal tanks for 7 days, and then washed and dried for 23 days. It had beautiful structure, a creamy body, and floral notes, but for us, it was lacking complexity and some balance. So the simplest solution was to blend it with itself, but the natural process version of it. That was picked and dried for 23 days on raised beds. Our blend features the best of both coffees, the creamy body and structure of the washed, and the fruity flavors of the natural, but combined to create a complexity and balance that didn't exist in either of the coffees before. Also, judges, feel free to check out the menus in front of you for more information about the coffees and tasting notes. Judges, I roasted these coffees 7 days ago with the intentions of making them as soluble as possible and easy to work with. I used a lowering roaster that allowed me to achieve maximum development in only 7 minutes for the washed and 8 minutes for the natural. So judges, today our recipe will be 7 grams of the natural geisha, 13 grams of the washed geisha, for a total of 20 grams in, 40 grams out. In my espresso, you will taste, and if you please can write down, starfruit, a hint of strawberry, blood orange, with a grapefruit aftertaste. The tactile will be silky, but it will make you salivate because it's juicy. Judges, I will please ask you to evaluate the crema first and wait for my instructions. So judges, now with your spoons you can stir the espresso 10 times to get to the desired temperature, then place your spoons on your silver cups, and remember what we talked about earlier? Breathe. I'll be right back with you. Judges, are you ready? Okay, so let's complicate things a little bit by adding an ingredient, milk. Because our espresso had great and intense flavors, we needed a milk that could match it. So the simplest solution was to create our own milk. So by freeze distilling whole milk and removing 30% of the water, this freeze distilled milk is creamier and sweeter. Allowing it to support the flavors of our espressos. With a recipe of 20 grams in and 38 grams out, this milk is the perfect component for both our coffees. Judges, in my milk drinks, you will taste black cherry, chocolate mousse, and a toffee aftertaste. The tactile will be creamy. It will coat your palates. And also, please remember, before you enjoy, to breathe. Please enjoy. Enjoy. Again, black cherry, chocolate mousse, and a toffee aftertaste. And before you enjoy, please breathe. Enjoy. Please enjoy. Thank you. Okay, judges, now the most complicated part, the signature drink. And for that, it is based on our espresso blend. I got inspired on how two coffees can come together to create something new and with distinct flavors. So we're gonna recreate that approach. I'm gonna pull just 4 shots of only my washed geisha. And I'm gonna add new ingredients that will represent the flavors of my natural geisha to create a new beverage with new flavors and see what we can find out. Thank you. All right, so I have here 4 shots of only my washed geisha, and I'm gonna start with 30 grams of this milk punch that I created by using the cascara of my natural geisha and hibiscus flower. I steep them in water for 30 minutes. Then I mix them with the milk that I used before. There are enough acids on my tea that allow me to separate the proteins of my milk, allowing me to filter them, giving me as a result the milk punch that I'm gonna use. That's gonna add a silky texture, tropical florals, and tannins to my drink. And in combination with my espresso, it will add apple, lychee, and passion fruit. Then I will add 20 grams of simple syrup that I created by mixing up fructose and water to a 1-to-1 ratio. Fructose is a simple sugar, also known as fruit sugar, because we can find it in every fruit, and it was the perfect component for my drink. All of that I'm gonna mix with 85 grams of ice and my 4 shots of espresso that are going to let me chill down your beverage and dilute it. In my beverage, you will taste apple, passion fruit, lychee, a grapefruit aftertaste, a candy-like sweetness, and the tactile will be syrupy, but it will make you salivate. Judges, I'll please ask you to start evaluating until I call time. Okay, judges, when we see Lionel Messi score a goal or Michael Jordan dunk a basket, and we think, oh, that looks simple enough, I bet I can do it too. It's because these masters are presenting their crafts in a simple way. So simple that we all think we can do it. So as coffee professionals, it is our job to understand everything about coffee, yes, but also to present it in a simple way so we can encourage more and more people to join our coffee community and say, oh, that looks simple enough, I bet I can do it too. So with that, it's been a pleasure being in front of you today. Thank you very much. Time.
Muchas gracias, Paulo. Qué buena.